Okay, y'all. Atlanta really said we're turning this weekend into a whole movie because we had Ray J and Orlando Brown finally settling years of tension inside the ring. And then, just when you thought the night couldn't get any crazier, Claressa Shields walked into that same arena and absolutely took over. I'm talking a celebrity boxing fight that had people laughing, booing, and wondering what they were watching, followed by the quote-dropping Kaye and reclaiming 2 world titles in front of a packed Atlanta crowd. And the celebrity energy around this whole night? Latto, Usher, Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson. Everybody seemed to be outside. But honestly, there were 2 completely different stories happening in that building, and the contrast between them is what really caught my attention. So let's start with Ray J and Orlando Brown, because baby, this fight had years of tension behind it. When Ray J and Orlando Brown finally stepped into that ring, I wasn't expecting some flawless technical boxing masterpiece. And let me just say that up front. This was celebrity boxing, and you could tell almost immediately. But there was something different about seeing these 2 actually standing across from each other after all the back and forth we've watched between them over the years. Remember, this wasn't just random trash talk that started yesterday. Orlando had been poking at Ray J for a long time, even reducing him to being Brandy's brother. Then things got even more personal when Orlando reportedly slapped Ray J with a stack of cash during a promotional event.
This nigga just slapped me with money on a dead horse, bro.
Can you get in the middle here?
Where's that nigga? This nigga just slapped me with money on a dead horse, bro. That's not cool, bro. You look here, let that slide, bro. Bro, that's 100 up. Now, open up the 100. No. Show all the 100. No, it's none of your business. It's just 100 up there. It's 100 up front. It's 100 on the back. He better all that shit in the middle is 1. You're not. Show all the 100. Show all the 100. What 100? Show all the 100. Show all the 100. They all 100. It's all 100. Are you like? He said don't do it, but I'll get after right now, nigga. You lucky, nigga. Let me smack you up. Oh, now you want to call in like me. Everything you do like me. You're fucking funny. No Chris Brown, it was Orlando Brown. No Usher, it was Orlando Brown. No Bow Wow, it was Orlando Brown. No Ray J, it was Orlando Brown. Yeah, all right, cool, nigga. Shut the fuck
up. So when that bell finally rang, there was history sitting between those ropes. And Ray J actually came out looking more composed than I expected. He landed cleaner shots early, and in the first round, he scored an official knockdown when Brown's glove touched the canvas. Now, that's when I started thinking, okay, maybe Ray J really came into this with something to prove. Because remember, earlier this year, Ray J had already experienced a brutal knockout loss in his celebrity boxing debut. So this wasn't just about beating Orlando Brown for him. This felt like redemption. But then the fight started getting messy. I'm talking clinching, grabbing, awkward exchanges. And at one point, Ray J literally wrestled Brown down to the floor. The referee had to step in, and the crowd wasn't exactly giving them a standing ovation. By the 3rd round, you could hear the boos. And honestly, the whole thing started feeling less like a championship boxing match and more like 2 people trying to survive 3 minutes at a time. But here's what I found interesting. Even with all the jokes online, Ray J got the job done. All 3 judges gave him the fight, and he walked away with the Zeus championship after a unanimous decision. And personally, I think that's the part that matters most for Ray J. You can laugh at the fight, you can criticize the technique, you can say it wasn't pretty, but after getting knocked out in his first boxing appearance, he came back, went the distance, and got his first official win. And when you hear that his kids were emotional celebrating the victory with him, yeah, that gives the whole thing a completely different feeling. So moving on, while Ray J was fighting for redemption, Claressa Shields looked like she came to remind everybody why they call her the G-Wo. Because once Claressa walked into that arena, the energy changed. And I mean immediately. This wasn't sloppy celebrity boxing anymore. This was championship-level boxing. Shields had dropped all the way back down to middleweight, and from the opening bell, she looked completely comfortable. Sharp jab, fast combinations, clean movement. She was reading Kaye, controlling the distance, and picking her shots. By the time they reached the 6th round, Shields was already comfortably ahead on the scorecards. Then came that left hook. Boom, Scott hit the canvas. And this is where I really started paying attention, because Shields didn't back up and admire her work. She immediately went right back after her. Scott got back up, but Shields swarmed her against the ropes, and eventually Scott's corner had seen enough. The towels came flying in, and just like that, the fight was over. TCO, 2 world titles reclaimed, and Atlanta went absolutely crazy. But y'all, the fight wasn't even the only spectacle. Latto walked Claressa to the ring, performing as the crowd exploded, while Usher was sitting ringside supporting the action. Then you look around and you've got Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, YG, Kevin Gates, Sauce Walka, Papoose, and all these other major names in the building. And personally, that's what made this night feel bigger than just a boxing event. You had hip-hop, celebrity culture, and elite boxing all colliding in one Atlanta arena. And Claressa didn't just win. She looked like she belonged at the center of all of it. So now I gotta hear from y'all. Was Ray J's win actually impressive? Or was that fight more comedy than boxing? Do you think Ray J really got his redemption after his previous knockout loss? And what did you think about Claressa Shields' performance against Kaye Scott? Did that 6th round stoppage prove why she's still the GOAT? And finally, who had the biggest moment of the night? Ray J, Claressa, Latto, or the celebrity-filled crowd? Drop your thoughts down below, because I already know y'all are gonna have opinions on this one. I'll catch y'all in the next one.